In a powerful and no-nonsense message, Norway's foreign minister, Espen Barth has called out what many around the globe have been whispering. Why does the West strongly condemn Russia for attacking Ukraine, but stays mostly silent when it comes to Israel's war in Gaza? Well, in an interview, Ed didn't sugarcoat anything that he said. He said the way Western nations are handling these two conflicts shows a clear double standard. On one hand, they are quick to punish Russia with sanctions, strong words, and full support for Ukraine. But on the other hand, when it comes to Israel's military strikes in Gaza, they hesitate. They stay silent, or even worse, they support it. And this, Ed said, is damaging the West's image across the globe. He even went as far as calling the situation in Gaza worse than hell. Think about that. Entire neighborhood has been bombed. Thousands of innocent civilians have been killed, hospitals and schools destroyed, and people have nowhere to run. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza is beyond imagination right now, with the United Nations warning that famine and disease are spreading really fast. Yet, many Western countries continue to back Israel, or they say nothing. And here's where it gets even more serious. The United States recently vetoed a ceasefire resolution at the UN, a move that stopped global efforts to bring some peace to Gaza. In the meantime, some European nations like Norway, Spain, and Ireland have taken bold steps by officially recognizing Palestine as a state. But the US, Israel's closest ally, remains firm in its support, even when that means looking the other way during human rights violations. Now, let's look at a bigger picture here. What Espen Barth is really saying is this. If the West claims to stand for human rights, democracy, and international laws, those rules must apply to everybody, not just when it is convenient. Selective outrage, loudly protesting Russia's war, ignoring Gaza, well, this all makes West look like that they're not really clear on their stance. And countries across Africa, Asia, and Latin America are really concerned. But in the meantime, if we look at the other side of the coin, then it is Hamas that attacked first Israel on 7th October. They took hostages, but shouldn't this war be Israel versus Hamas? Why is Gaza suffering? Well, this growing divide is not just about politics, it is about credibility. If the West wants to be taken seriously on global issues, from climate change to peacemaking, it must be consistent. Otherwise, nations will stop listening, and the idea of a rules-based world order will lose all the meaning. So the question is, can the West really trust leaders who only speak up when it suits their interest? Or is it time to hold everybody, including the allies, to the same moral standards? Let us know.